In 2017, a new research and innovation university was inaugurated here in Morocco. Designed from the outset to be an ecosystem for innovation, research, and entrepreneurship, the first of its kind to be built in Africa. A next-generation university with 5 founding principles: promoting research, innovation, and entrepreneurship, developing skills and knowledge, bringing forth a new generation of competent leaders, developing sustainable partnerships, sharing the values of social responsibility and sustainable development, attracting many of the best minds from Africa and across the world to its main campus here in Ben Guir, 50 kilometers from Marrakesh. Mohammed VI Polytechnic University has a forward-looking approach to research and education, fully focused on innovation, experimentation, and the pursuit of excellence, with an ethos of learning by doing. PhD students and professors work together as part of a unique entrepreneurial culture, developing pertinent research projects critical to helping Africa realize its potential, with experimentation at the heart of education, starting research in small laboratories before scaling up to full-size experimentation in our living labs. Such as the experimental farms to test new methods in agriculture and fertilization. Making ideas grow and incubate in the innovation and entrepreneurship platform with a network of mentors, coaches, and numerous scale-up opportunities. Tackling the challenges of education in Africa is a core principle of the university by being close to policymakers while being anchored in academic analysis and knowledge. The university focuses on bringing concrete answers to the population's needs. The Digital Learning Lab develops digital modes of education, including massive open online courses, widening the reach of education and knowledge. The university aims to bring forth a new generation of environmentally conscious, competent leaders, offering scholarships to the best students from remote areas, being socially inclusive, giving a chance to everybody to succeed. The university is connected to a global network of academic and research institutions, while also developing partnerships with public institutions and industry, collaborating in R&D, continuous education, and knowledge transfer. Revitalizing agriculture in Africa is a challenge not only for the people of Africa, but for the people of an ever-growing world. By bringing humanities and technology sciences to the continent, and by educating the next generation of competent leaders, Mohammed VI Polytechnic University brings a solid contribution to Africa's sustainable development. Mohammed VI Polytechnic University, nurturing today's talent, impacting tomorrow's Africa.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're thrilled to have you here for this information session about SHBM, the School of Hospitality, Business and Management. My name is Sira Belmalti. I'm the director of SHBM, and I will be your host today alongside my co-host Karim Santisi. Hello, Karim.
Hello there. Thank you, Sarah. Hi, everybody. My name is Karim Santisi. I'm the operational director of SHBM, and I'm very happy to be with you today.
So before we start with the presentation, we're gonna have a quick look at our key discussion points for today. So we will start with giving you an overview of what the school has to offer. And then we will move on to our 3 values: exemplarity, caring, and daring. And then you will have more information about the actual bachelor degree that we're offering, and then about our admission requirements. We could move on to the first slide. So SHBM at a glance. So at SHBM, we like to call ourselves business school with an edge, which meaning that beyond the traditional business school, what makes us unique is hospitality. So how and why is that? Well, being a hospitality business school means that as a graduate, you will have a competitive advantage. In other words, so you will be given all the tools that are needed for you to successfully manage a business, but you will also have the chance to apply those tools to a specific industry. And on top of being able to put your learning into practice, you will also acquire the soft skills that hospitality brings, which are savoir-être, savoir-vivre, empathy, and many more that you will discover along the way. And and at the same time, you will build a professional network through your internships, through meeting hospitality professionals. So this is why we consider hospitality as our edge. What we offer at the moment is a 4-year bachelor program. So it's a bachelor's degree in hospitality, business, and management. We also, what makes us strong is that we have a network of internal and external partners. So our main partner, EHL, which stands for École Hôtelière de Lausanne, is the number one, or at least one of the most ranked #1 in worldwide hospitality school rankings. And we also have the chance to be part of UM6P, so where our students belong to a beautiful, inclusive family, and they benefit from the university's ecosystem, from the network, the activities, and of course the vibrant student life. And also at SHBM, we believe in learning from the best to be the best. And we're very proud of our faculty and operations staff at SHBM. They're best-in-class professors and professionals, and they unify their knowledge and know-how, and they're sharing them in the most passionate and innovative and hands-on pedagogy. So thank you, Karim.
Sorry.
You can see all the, and let's move on to our vision. So our vision is to be a leading African higher education institution, nurturing talent, knowledge, and innovation for a sustainable impact in hospitality and tourism management. So the way we want to achieve that is using our core values that I mentioned earlier: exemplarity, caring, and daring. And on this topic, I will leave the floor to Karim to move on to our values.
So at SHBM, our mission is to train ethically and socially responsible managers with an entrepreneurial and resilient mindset. And exemplarity is basically the way we do that. Together, we will embody excellence in our practice and inspire tomorrow's quality standards. If I'm talking a little bit about myself, before joining SHBM, I've had 30 years experience as a hotel manager in Morocco, but also in Canada and the Middle East. And one thing I know for sure is that what we daily apply at SHBM is what is the best way is to learn. Is the best way to learn is to do. Basically, you are teaching and leading by example. This is why from year one, you will be coached throughout practical classes. You will learn as well soft skills and languages that will get you ready to embark in the world of hospitality. Also, our students become professionals at the moment they start their degree. We're talking about punctuality, we're talking about dress code, savoir-être, savoir-vivre. They will be your mottos, basically. You will be in continuous interaction with top industry leaders and professionals, and you start building your professional network from day one. Our courses offer dual approach to develop academic and professional excellence, and practice, as I mentioned before, is key to excellence. And excellence is what we strive to achieve at SHBM. Our second core value is caring. Our students, manager, and leaders of tomorrow must embody caring. In order for them to do so, SHBM has its own innovative way. It's again the superpower of hospitality and of learning by doing wisdom. An interesting fact about SHBM is that among our main faculty are some of the best chefs worldwide. These amazing professionals teach the culinary arts and operational standards, and they teach so much more as well. Team spirit, teamwork, leadership, customer centricity, and empathy are at the heart of the takeaways of SHBM's teachings. This is also how our students will contribute to the growth of the hospitality industry, one of the fastest growing industries, not only in Africa, but in the whole world. They will develop a new type of tourism and hospitality. They will showcase Africa's cultural and environmental treasures while helping to preserve them.
Thank you, Karim. And I will jump to our third value, daring. So SHBM wants to shape its community by fostering a growth mindset and a creative spirit among our students. Our goal is to turn them into agents of change with a strong sense of purpose as well as resilience. So thanks to our Bachelor of Hospitality, Business and Management, students will develop a skill set in two essential areas that we call the art of hospitality and the science. So uniting those two, so finest industry training, management education, and on top of that, the applied academic research that is also a strong focus, will open many doors to our students. So besides, of course, jumping right into the travel market after your bachelor, which is a possibility, you can also choose to pursue further studies, a master's degree, and even a PhD or an academic career in research. But you can also, thanks to our entrepreneurial ecosystem, you can also choose to experiment, innovate, and start your own business of restaurant, food truck, boutique hotel, or just tech, travel, startup, whatever you're dreaming of, you will be given the tools to achieve it. So a little bit on what you can do after you graduate. So if you have a look at this slide, you can see that we have about half of the graduates that go into the hospitality industry. So thanks to the skill set that you will acquire and the professional experience that you will have through your internships and your student business projects, it will allow you to join major companies within the hospitality industry. So you can see a few famous names there, such as Ritz-Carlton, Marriott, Hilton, La Mamounia, of course, which is our local flagship hotel. And thanks to the edge that I mentioned earlier that SHBM provides to its graduates, and you can choose to start a career in other industries that are service oriented, and you can few examples here, but the list is broad, so it could be in consulting, it can be in wholesale consumer goods and bank finance and real estate. So our bachelor's degree at a glance, just going to give you a quick overview. So it's a bachelor's degree that takes 4 years, and it's spread into 8 semesters. The first year is the preparation year, so it focuses on acquiring practical experience and knowledge. So this is where you will go through all the different departments of a hotel, and also do an internship after the first semester in one of the country or international major hotel companies. Year 2 is the foundation year, where you will learn the foundation of hospitality management and tourism management, as well as foundation of some management topics. And year 3 is what we call determination. So you will practice using what you learned in your foundation year. You will practice business analysis and applied management, and you will strengthen also your marketing knowledge, communication, cultural awareness, and all these are tools that will help you succeed later on in your career. And the fourth year is the year where we go more in depth. And you will study integrated business analysis, integrated hospitality and tourism, advanced management, marketing strategy, corporate strategy, etc. And the next slide, yes, you will have a little bit of an example of the classes that you will take at SHBM. They're not all here, but it's just to give you a little bit of an idea. So there's hospitality and tourism, of course. There's events, catering, but there's also finance, marketing, leadership, ethics, law, entrepreneurship, collective intelligence, and so on. So it's a very diverse set of classes that you will be able to experience.
So the question, now that we've learned what SHBM offers you, the question is very simple: is hospitality, business and management right for you? One thing for sure, to be fulfilled in your studies and career, they must match your skills and interests. So what are your interests? Do you believe the best way to learn is to do? Do you want to graduate with professional skills and management expertise? Do you want to have a real work experience, meet people from around the world, and build your professional network from day one? Do you want to be making a difference in people's lives? Do you want to have an impact on both local and African levels? If your answers to these questions are yes, then get ready and listen carefully to the SHBM's admission requirements. So very simply, if you look at the slide, we're looking at people with strong academic records and a diploma of higher secondary education. Languages are the key, like we mentioned before. You have to be proficient in both English and French, as the courses are taught in English. So upper B1 or lower B2. Most importantly, a passion for hospitality, openness to the world, creativity, resilience, and proven motivation, as we will be doing as well, interviews, live interviews to see how motivated you are. Your minimum age is 18 years old, or 17 for those of you who will turn 18 during their first study year. They will be considered on a base-to-base, on case-by-case basis. So
a little bit of information about how to apply. Of course, all this information is also available on our website. So the deadline for application is June 15th. And this is when you have to submit your online application, the first part of the evaluation. You have to submit academic transcripts from your last year of high school, recommendation letters, as well as 2 essays. One at least has to be in English. The second one can be in another language. The second part, once you go through the first screening and you are approved, then you move on to the second part of the evaluation, where you will take an online test. The test includes language tests, English and French, as well as a general knowledge exam. And then after passing this second step, you will be invited to an interview. So you will be interviewed by an international panel from diverse backgrounds, from academia, from the hospitality industry, entrepreneurs, business coach, and as well, of course, as members of UM6P and SHBM. All right, so I think we are done for the day. Thank you very much for listening to us. I will leave the contacts here for a few minutes so that you can have a look at our phone number, our email, our website, and there's also a QR code where you can download more information. Thank you very much, Karim.
Most welcome.
For being with me today as well. I think we can now move on to your questions. So, est-ce qu'il est possible de poursuivre ses études à EHL après le bachelor? Alors oui, effectivement, après le bachelor, les étudiants auront la possibilité de faire un master à l'EHL. Donc les crédits que vous obtiendrez à SHBM pourront vous ouvrir les portes d'un master à l'EHL, qui se fera toutefois sous réserve d'acceptation de la candidature et avec un processus d'admission qui sera mis en place. Mais oui, ce bachelor vous permet de poursuivre vos études à EHL ou dans d'autres écoles hôtelières à l'international. Is the study online too, and how much is the fees? So the study, we will adopt a blended learning model, a hybrid learning model. So some classes will be on site and some may be online. But for sure, because our motto, as you know, is learning by doing. So most of the first year is going to be done on site, but we will be, and you'll get the chance to discover this, but we will find innovative, and we already are working on this thanks to the past year that was very interesting in digital growth and innovation. So you will have a lot of fun online virtual ways to learn as well during this first year. And the fee, you can have much more detailed information on our website, but it's 85,000 dirhams per year, and you would have to add to that your accommodation and meals, which can amount to about 15,000 dirhams. And I'm also taking the opportunity to tell you, we didn't do that during the presentation, that we have scholarships available. So once you are through the admission process and you're accepted, you can apply for a scholarship to cover all or part of your tuition fees.
Okay, pour les stages, c'est important c'est une question intéressante et importante. Les stages sont proposés par l'école. L'école va vous proposer un certain nombre d'hôtels qui sont triés sur le volet, sélectionnés très spécifiquement pour leur encadrement des stagiaires, parce que vos stages sont longs. C'est des stages de 24 semaines, donc de 6 mois. Donc, on avait besoin d'être sûr d'avoir des stages dans des établissements qui ont donc l'encadrement voulu pour que le stage soit qualifiant. Donc, nous allons vous proposer un certain nombre d'hôtels que vous pourrez choisir dans différentes villes du Maroc. Ça, c'est pour la première année. Donc, ça, c'est proposé et vous êtes également assuré en termes d'assurance. Donc, je ne sais pas si votre question porte aussi là-dessus, mais vous êtes en termes d'assurance également assuré par l'école, même en étant en stage pendant les 6 mois.
J'ai un bac 2020 et je voulais savoir si vous prenez en considération le bac plus 1. Donc, nous acceptons des bacs qui datent de 2020. On étudiera quand même votre dossier par rapport à vos notes du bac et par rapport à si vous avez des transcripts de votre première année de bac plus 1. Cela dit, vous devrez commencer le programme au début, donc il n'y a pas d'admission parallèle qui pourra être faite. sauf si votre première année portait sur l'hôtellerie et quand bien même vous avez fait un parcours dans l'hôtellerie, c'est quelque chose que l'école se réserve le droit d'étudier au cas par cas en fonction du curriculum qui a été délivré dans votre première année Bac plus 1. Donc c'est pour être sûr que vous avez obtenu les crédits qu'il faut dans les matières qu'il faut pour pouvoir poursuivre le programme, les 3 autres années du programme.
English, good question. Yeah, the program is international bachelor. It's in English. That's why we mentioned the proficiency in English that you have to have. Donc c'est essentiel d'avoir un bon niveau d'anglais et vous êtes testé également là-dessus. Voilà. Mais vous aurez également, juste une petite parenthèse également, donc toutes les informations techniques et le vocabulaire en français également. Parce que vous en aurez besoin lors de votre stage et de votre évolution, si vous faites une évolution au Maroc. Donc, vous aurez également en parallèle toutes les informations techniques en langue française également.
Alors oui, comme je l'ai mentionné, il est possible d'avoir une bourse d'études. Donc pour cela, il faut d'abord passer toutes les étapes de l'évaluation. Et une fois que vous serez admis à SHBM, vous pourrez postuler pour vous pourrez demander une bourse et puis on vous demandera de fournir un certain nombre de documents la liste vous sera fournie une fois que vous aurez été admissible pour pouvoir les préparer en amont. Ce sont des documents qui ont un lien avec beaucoup de choses, la fiscalité, votre situation familiale, etc. Et donc cette bourse-là pourra couvrir, en fonction des documents que vous avez soumis, la totalité de vos frais de scolarité ou une partie de vos frais de scolarité. Et en plus de cela, l'école offre également une bourse d'excellence qui, elle, ne dépend pas des mêmes critères, mais elle dépendra de votre classement au concours en fait d'admission à SHBM. La différence entre SHBM et les autres écoles de commerce. Donc on a fait, je vous inviterai si vous voulez retourner sur YouTube, regarder, on a fait un petit slide là-dessus en anglais. Mais la différence, c'est vraiment que, en fait, comme on dit, on s'appelle une business school with an edge, une école de commerce avec un avantage compétitif qui est celui de à la fois donner aux étudiants tous les outils nécessaires pour gérer un commerce, un business, donc entrer dans le monde des affaires, ce qui est l'objectif d'une école de commerce. Mais à la fois, vous avez l'opportunité de mettre en pratique ces notions de commerce que vous allez apprendre à un secteur spécifique. Donc, ça va vous être plus appliqué à un secteur. Donc, ça va vous permettre d'être encore plus prêt à attaquer le monde de l'emploi ou de l'entrepreneuriat, d'une part. Et puis aussi, l'hôtellerie, l'hospitality, ça vient avec un certain nombre de soft skills, enfin de compétences, de savoir-être, de savoir-vivre, et qui va vous permettre de vous différencier de personnes qui ont été dans une école de commerce classique.
Motivation and the passion can be enough, of course. Can be, but on a mentionné, donc je sais pas en français ou en anglais, mais on a mentionné, donc évidemment, c'est les notes, la réussite au baccalauréat et l'examen écrit et oral que vous passerez your motivation and passion can be displayed during the oral interview, but you have to have the first pass your written exams. Donc c'est important de le mentionner. Mais c'est vrai qu'en étant motivé et passionné, vous ferez automatiquement très bonne impression, for sure.
Yes, definitely. Alors, les matières ou les modules qu'on étudie dans cette filière, j'ai donné une petite idée un peu plus tôt, mais je vais repasser rapidement en revue. Donc, en première année, vous allez ce qu'on appelle le learning by doing, qui est une de nos philosophies. Donc, vous allez vraiment avoir des cours très pratiques qui vont vous permettre de passer par tous les départements d'un hôtel, donc la cuisine, le service, le housekeeping, la réception, etc. Donc ça va vous permettre d'avoir vraiment une idée de comment fonctionnent les rouages en fait de l'hôtellerie. Et puis en parallèle, vous aurez aussi un certain nombre de cours théoriques qui serviront à renforcer un petit peu les compétences du lycée, donc les langues, les mathématiques, le computer, donc l'informatique. Donc c'est ce qu'on appelle l'année préparatoire, et qui se compose d'un semestre avec ces matières-là dont j'ai mentionné, et ensuite d'un semestre de stage. Donc vous allez aller directement en stage dans un hôtel pour travailler dans ces départements où vous aurez évolué pendant votre premier semestre. Ensuite, à la première année, vous allez passer à des matières plus théoriques. Donc vous allez passer les bases de l'hôtellerie et du tourisme avec quelques matières théoriques qui vont vous expliquer les fondements de ces domaines. Et puis, vous allez commencer à avoir des cours qui sont plus liés au commerce en général, donc le marketing, la comptabilité, l'économie, des notions de droit, et puis certains modules un peu plus qu'on appelle des modules d'ouverture, donc qui seront un petit peu plus orientés vers l'histoire de l'Afrique, des choses qui vous serviront ensuite lors de votre carrière internationale en hôtellerie. Voilà, donc plus vous continuerez dans le cursus, plus ces matières vont être... ça va commencer par des matières applied. Donc, par exemple, le marketing, vous allez être plus dans les bases, dans l'application. Et puis ensuite, vous allez être plus dans la stratégie. Donc, c'est la même chose pour la finance et la comptabilité. Donc, vous commencez par les règles de comptabilité. Ensuite, vous passez à la finance d'entreprise. Et ensuite, vous passez vraiment à plus la stratégie financière d'une entreprise. La même chose pour l'entrepreneuriat. Donc, vous allez commencer par avoir des bases en début de cursus, mais petit à petit, vous allez arriver avec des cours d'entrepreneuriat en fin de parcours à être en mesure de créer votre propre entreprise, par exemple. Voilà. Et puis, je vous invite aussi à aller sur le site internet où vous trouverez notre curriculum un petit peu plus en détail. Voilà, je pense qu'on a fait le tour des questions.
On a couvert les questions, ouais.
Super. En tout cas, merci beaucoup encore une fois. Thank you all for being with us today. On espère qu'on a répondu à vos questions. Karim, si tu souhaites dire un petit mot pour clôturer. Et merci encore. Et puis, on vous attend sur notre site, par téléphone, par email, pour répondre avec vos questions avec grand plaisir.
Thank you very much. We'll see you all soon, very soon at SHBM. Hope you can, you'll be able to join us. Thanks very much.
I think that what we should be asking ourselves is what really is happening in Africa. And I think that it is remarkable in terms of a rising Africa and a new Africa and a lot of the different conversations that I've had. I've just come from King Mohammed VI Polytechnic University, which I think was, to put it in vernacular, blew my mind away. It was just really fantastic.
Je crois que le rêve du roi Mohamed VI de voir que le Maroc, certainement qui a des ressources, mais surtout compter sur les ressources humaines et de bâtir ces ressources, pas seulement pour le Maroc, mais pour l'Afrique et pour le monde. Donc ce que nous sommes en train de construire ici, c'est de voir comment le monde de demain peut apprendre de l'Afrique.
I've seen here transformation. So when we talk about transformation of African economies, this is an excellent example of what can be made. It's a necessary element to transform fundamentally African economies by bringing together knowledge, education, and production.